welcome back to my channel. My name is Freldran, and we are back in Star Trek Online, even though it doesn't quite look like it. Just messing around here. This is obviously not what we're going to be doing today. We're actually doing some proper missions and gameplay. But yeah, first I want to talk about a few things. Kind of recap. Last time I really didn't do much. Let's see what we got here. Hit J. I talked about the event that's going on right now, so got plenty of time to do that, and it's on the February 15th there. So I did level up a little bit while doing the event missions. Probably not going to record any more of those until I get the prize for completing it. I did spend my skill points. I put them into science abilities, shield capacity for now. I can always change those out for something else. I could probably go more DPS or more tanky later on. On ground one, I just put it into health. And I did have more free duty bridge officer slots. Finally found those. So I did add another character to my roster, mainly so I can have my ship filled out with what is it right here? This is all filled out, so I had a slot for everybody. Yeah. So today we are going to go to episodes here. Klingon War is what we're on. It's the first season. Now last time I think it was really quick. We just beamed to Earth space dock. We got a mission, and that mission is Diplomatic Order or Orders. Basically we just gotta go escort someone back to Vulcan. So we're gonna go up into space and head out into deep space. Not Deep Space Nine, just regular deep space. And from here, there we go.
My friends sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klinons. I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew, a thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. But I fear that this conflict may be our undoing.
All right, so yeah, I forgot to mention this. Leonard Nimoy had done a lot of voiceover for this, especially very early on into the game's life. I think it was right from the beginning. But yeah, he did like, I don't know how much, but like almost every time you go into like a new sector or whatever, he does something. Let's see here. What are we doing now? Let's hit map. And we're going to the Vulcan system. Alright. So we're going here. We'll probably get a little cutscene as soon as we get in. Alright. I forgot that sometimes they don't have talking. Alright. Captain, we have arrived at Vulcan system. I took the liberties of contacting the ambassador aide when we arrived. Duplass said that the ambassador has certain arrangements that he prefers when traveling. She would like to go over them with you. Would you like me to put her on the main view screen? On screen.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Sokath is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it.
Okay.
I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
All right, then. So we got board the shuttle. And we'll be landing on the planet shortly. We are ready to land on Vulcan, sir. When you are ready to make our final approach, let me know. Okay. So you get to see the inside of a shuttle. I believe you can go into your own shuttle if you have one. Your own little personal shuttle. Yeah. Can't really see much in here, can you? Not really. Be kind of cool if they made it so you could actually see something, depending like where you're at. So like right now we're over Vulcan. Be kind of cool if you can actually see Vulcan, although it's kind of that color of the sky that you'd see in Vulcan, I guess. But anyways, let's go ahead and land.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
All right. Captain, the ambassador and his aide are waiting for you at the temple at the top of the rise, or this rise. We can speak to him there and find out if the ambassador needs anything else from us before we depart for Pajem. All right. Now, a lot of these ground areas are pretty good. I don't know how many of them they've like redone over the years. You know, like fixed them up, made them look better. I don't know if this is one of them, but it's a pretty good size area. It's got a lot to it. And they made it look lively, I guess, with all these NPCs. And we just have to go up here. All right, here we go. Welcome to Vulcan.
Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, Pajem is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Sabin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Soketh permissions to meet with the abbot at Pajem. This is most abnormal.
All right. Can this trip wait until Sabin changes his mind?
The ambassador has considered going to the council to request that they overrule Sabin, but the process will take time that he simply does not have. If the ambassador is unable to complete his journey to Pajem now, he will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Coridan is complete, and that could take weeks.
All right. I wonder why Sabin won't greet the ambassador permission, or grant the ambassador's permission.
The ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time off-world. I have seen it change him. His interactions with other species have grown easier over the years, but our own people have become more challenging for him to deal with. Perhaps you could speak to Sabin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than he has in convincing him to grant the ambassador's request.
All right. Let me speak to Sabin then. All right. So, which one's Sabin? This one over here.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
All right. Let's see. What are our options? Sabin says you won't permit him to visit Pajem. Why do Vulcans restrict access to Pajem? The Vulcan people have monasteries. Tell me more about Surak. Don't you trust Ambassador Sakoth? Tell me more. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. And it basically just gives me what I need to say. I guess all of these I can kind of, if I want more dialogue, I can choose these ones. But let's just go ahead and go with the right answer, I guess. Is there any way I can persuade you to allow Sakoth to visit Pajem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Sokath says his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
All right.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
All right. So I'm just kind of asking a few questions about stuff. I got 2 green options this time. I've spoken to Seven. We can leave for Pajem now. I've spoken to Seven. Why doesn't he trust you? Well, might as well ask that.
How should I know? He is a small man with small concerns. Thankfully, he has listened to reason, and our journey won't be delayed any longer. I am ready to leave now. Is the shuttle prepared for departure?
It didn't sound very Vulcan. All right, let's go. All right. Are we going? Come on. Let's go back to the shuttle. What's this? I still have to talk to him. Oh, there we go. You were saying your goodbyes to her or something? Jeez. And we are back at the shuttle from a very long walk. All right, let's go ahead and board it.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
All right, then. Let's return to bridge. All right, Ambassador Sakoth has retired to his quarters, Captain. We can leave to the system whenever you like. All right, let's do this.
Your inventory has a replicator that will allow you to buy and sell items. Press I to open your inventory.
Yeah, I keep forgetting this keeps popping up. Don't really need those. I mean, it's like most games. You know, I inventory. Pretty simple. M for map. Speaking of M for map. Now we are going to Pajem, which is just slightly this way. Close this down. Yeah. So we just gotta bring him there. All right. Begin diplomatic orders. Sir, I am picking up an unnatural energy reading in the system. We should scan the system before we take the ambassador to the surface. Agreed. Sensors on maximum. All right, scan. All right, got some Klingon ships. Let's go and take these out.
Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
All right. Combat right now is still pretty easy, still low level, so don't have to worry about a lot of big enemies. All right, Captain, we are being held by the Klingons.
Cease your fire, Captain! Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of STO with the tale of that foul creature's death.
Shapeshifter?
Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us, but we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs die screaming.
An Undine? Have you any proof?
Proof? Pah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be proof enough, even for Starfleet.
I'll take that into consideration.
If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death with eyes wide open and victory in my heart. I await your decision. Close hailing frequencies.
All right. Consult bridge officers. All right. Captain sensor scans indicate that the Klingon vessel's warp drive, shield, and weapon systems are all offline. I don't even think they have impulse power. Whatever you decide to do, they can't really do much about it. So I got a couple options here. Discuss the Undine. Yeah. I mean, I am a science officer, so let's go with the science option. The Undine, is it Undine or Undine? Undine? Probably Undine. Okay, the Undine are a species that was first encountered by the crew of the USS Voyager. They cataloged them as species 8472. As the Klingon commander indicated, they are indeed capable of changing shape. Additionally, they possess telepathic abilities that aid them in infiltrating the cultures of other species. So Ambassador Sokoth could be one. I'm afraid that that is a conclusion that we cannot rule out, Captain. I could conduct a test to determine if the ambassador is who he claims to be. Unfortunately, that would be violating his ambassadorial immunity. Waiting for response, Captain. I guess I could go through all these. Okay. Tactical. The Undine are physically superior to humans and considered anyone from our dimension to be an inferior life form. Their vessels are more than a match for the Borg. They represent a great threat to Starfleet. Where is Ambassador Sokoth now? The ambassador is still in his quarters, sir. I recommend sending a security detail to detain the ambassador until we are certain of his identity. Sounds precautious. Agreed. Or a sound precaution. Blah. I need to read the words before I say them. Still waiting for response. Okay, so engineering option. The Undine come from a dimension known as fluidic space. They use quantum singularities to move into ours. I'm afraid much of their technology still remains a mystery to us. But one thing is certain, it is not to be underestimated. So why use a Starfleet vessel? That I can't say, Captain. But as the Undyne are virtually unknown to the Beta Quadrant, my guess is that they are aiming to conceal their presence here. And the Klingons? What the Klingons are saying could be true, Captain, if the Undine are in the Beta Quadrant. It might just be that the Klingons sniffed them out before us. In this case, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. All right. Klingon vessels still waiting. Okay, call the ambassador to the bridge and open a channel to the Klingon vessel. Let's settle this.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood.
Very generous, but unnecessary.
Then the beast is slain? Makar! Very good. Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
I present Ambassador Stakov.
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Accused, meet your accuser.
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late!
Not without proof. Takek. Or Katak.
You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in Tark's clothing.
Ambassador, allow me to explain.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim.
Alright, meritless but not unreasonable.
A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, Captain. You have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat.
Thus a reasonable consideration.
Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
Status of the Klingon vessel? Weapons inoperable, warp drive still offline. Wait, I'm detecting an energy surge. They're engaging their cloaking device. Red alert, lock weapons.
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Pajem.
Fire. I've lost them on sensor, Captain. They're gone. Scan the area. Captain, I'm detecting energy signature on Pajem's surface. They're in the vicinity of the monastery. They appear to be transport signals. Life signs indicate they're Klingon. I'm taking away team down. Captain, shall I accompany you? No, it's too dangerous.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured. And Captain, let not my journey here be for naught.
Alright, await team to transporter room 1. I've lost them on sensors, Captain. They're gone. Scan the area. Wait. It's just repeating what I just did. Let's go ahead. Okay. Beam down. Looks like a good team. I got 2 tacticals, an engineer, and a science. Should be good. Captain, we need to secure the area, then make our way towards the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. All right, continue. I'm reading multiple Klingons patrols between us and the main building. Sir, recommend we proceed with caution. All right, so stay alert. We need to find the monks, and we need to defeat the Klingons between here and there. All right. So switch over to my weapon. There we go. And we're put on auto fire. All right. Oh, there they are. Get some loot. What's this over here? Open crates. Ooh, get some shield charge. Get some food. Gonna take that. Another Klingon by himself. Looks like there's a group up here somewhere. There they are. Grenade. Container over here. Don't really have to loot stuff. A lot of stuff that you loot like that, it's kind of... I mean, some of it will be like healing items, which is fine, but I don't know if you really need too much. The game itself provides quite a bit of that kind of thing.
Personal shield losing power.
All right. Tuck them. Okay. So going up to the monastery. Another crate over there. Not gonna loot it. Probably just more. Yeah, okay loot, I guess. Not really worth it. Alright, where's the rest of the Klingons? Oh, actually, this over here is actually sometimes worth looting. This is for if you're do some crafting in the game. You just gotta match the wavelengths. You get some get like a random material. Depending on like qualities and stuff too. So you might get like a green quality or blue quality or whatever. I don't do much crafting in this game, so no point to it. I just usually sell it all. Oop. Now this loot's probably a little bit better than the rest. Well, sometimes. Sir, we are receiving an alert from Vulcan. T'Pau says she must speak to you immediately. I'll patch you through to her in your trek order. All right, continue.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter.
Oh, Klingons were right.
You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
All right. Captain security teams have reached Ambassador Saketh's quarters, but he's gone. They're searching the ship, but, sir, unauthorized use of transporters detected. All right, continue. The Vulcan government is requesting that the imposter Saketh be detained and returned to Vulcan for question. Let's see, sir. Whoever used the transporter erased the logs, but I have a feeling that the imposter is on the planet's surface. I recommend we locate him immediately. We'll find him.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
All right. Everybody attack. I believe he's melee, so stay away from him. Oh, he's got psychic ability too. I think he's got psychic abilities. I can't remember. Again, it's been a long time since I've played the beginning part. Okay, recommend that we turn to the root beer and search for the Undine ship. We need to find Undine and take it back to Starfleet. Yeah, I think that might be a little bit of a bug. He was just standing here a second ago. I believe he teleported away. So, okay, so beam up. There's occasionally a few bug things like that. Things might not look right. So, all right, Captain. There's an Undine ship. I keep saying Undine or Undine, and then they say Undine, but it's spelled Undine. But anyways, there's an Undine ship in the intercept course, or on an intercept course. Continue. Sure, the root beer doesn't have the armaments to handle the Undine attack. Starfleet reports that it is sending ships to assist us, but they are about 60 seconds away out. We have to find out, or hold out until the reinforcements get here, Captain. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. Okay, so, all right, defend your ship from Undine. Okay. Let's see what we can do. So I'm not going to be able to do a lot of damage, but might as well try getting some damage done now. Take down their shields at least. Gotta take out these torpedoes. Oh crap. Did say take out the torpedoes, so. Alright. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Not quick enough to target those when they're so close. Alright. Got 3 seconds till reinforcements. There we go. Curve our shields a bit. I'll just tank that hit. You see my shuttle out there still going around. Put tractor beam on them. Alright. believe I got some intruders on my ship. That's what that was. That little symbol, I think. Get some distance. Activate some torpedo abilities. Drain their shields. Oh, well, they don't have any shields left anyways, but that's fine. Tractor beam. Alright. Stick the items. Alright. Scan the debris field. Downloading data now, Captain. Incoming message. The incoming message from USS Challenger, Captain Freldren Gaming. Incoming message.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS
Hey,
Challenger.
LaForge.
Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
Yeah, LaForge isn't here quite a bit. So is Worf. And a few other people. So. Alright, we are receiving the final data transmission from the Undine vessel, as well as samples of the organic material that was used to create the ship. We need to get all of this back to Starfleet intelligence. They may be able to decrypt the message and tell us more. All right. All right, let's hail Starfleet.
The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
All right, and we got some rewards. Got data recorder. Yeah, just kind of a little flavor text type thing. If you're into lore, I guess this will be something for you. Better torpedoes, better ground shields, some dilithium, and of course some experience.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
All right. I'll wait for...
I've received a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth space dock. It may need assistance.
All right. Good rewards for that. And he did not finish all of this. He got up to like here. Dana Brott is an experienced captain and the daughter of a former Starfleet officer. It's not like her to be out of context or on contact. Again, words. Your orders are to head out to sector space and find the Azura. I've already transmitted the ship last known coordinates to you, to your con officer. All right, so we'll accept that.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
All right, so a lot of this stuff's really not needed. Just gonna go ahead and disable pop-ups. Yeah, I would say that was not too bad. First proper mission. Yeah, I got a level up. I got some new items. Let's see. I got a new shield, so I'll go ahead and put that on. I got a few devices. You know, I can recharge my shields, which is nice. I believe this is for weapons. Plus 15 all energy damage. Oh yeah, so that'd be like increase my rifle damage or beam weapon damage. Let's go ahead and give somebody else some shields. Give you some shields. Who does not have anything? What do you got? You get some healing. Then you get healing. See, everybody's got some healing. All right, you take some grapes, and you take whatever this is. Oh, I've got new torpedo, so of course I'm gonna put that on. So I went from Mark 1 to Mark 2, which is nice. One of the items I looted was a turret or a cannon. Disruptor though. It's not good to mix cannons and stuff with like beam weapons. You do less damage, I guess, and plus you want to do the same type of damage, so you don't want to mix your weapons up too much. I mean, there are builds where you can they call it a rainbow beam build because you have like every type of beam weapon. Probably go over builds later on like that stuff, like torpedo builds and stuff, while I'm trying to find out my final build. But anyways, let's see, let's spend my points. So I don't have any ground points, but I do have a space point. Let's go ahead and put it into energy weapon training. This will give me plus 50 energy weapon training. So basically I'll be doing some more damage with my energy weapons, which is always good. Oh, and right here, whenever you get so far into a tree, down here will unlock stuff. This right here is just bridge officer training, so you can like give them new skills and stuff. But some of them are nicer, where you get like an option to choose. Like this one is increased maximum sector speed. Then your transportability recharge is 50% faster. Kind of minor, you know. This is just for travel. Some other ones are better. So you got like shields, yeah. Stealth or resistances and all that stuff. And then like in the tactical one, you got like damage and engineering, a lot of like whole health and stuff. The same on ground too, which I do have one. Let's see, what do I want to choose for this? Let's see, medical tricorder 3 or hypo spray. Well, is this tricorder? I'm not really sure the difference. It's bridge officer stuff, so I don't really pay attention to this stuff. Let's go with the medical tricorder for now. All right. Yeah. I think it'll probably be it for this episode. I kind of want to do like one mission a video per video, until I get it all done. So this is part 2 and of the Klingon War story arc. So next time we'll be doing Stranded in Space, and we'll go from there. So again, thank you for watching, and please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, Freldren here again. I just want to say thank you again for watching my video. I know I got a lot of work to do on editing and stuff. I probably did a little bit more editing this video than I did in the previous. I'll do my best to put up like a little card, if I mispronounce something or get a number wrong like I did in this one. And if I sound kind of funny, got a lot of heavy breathing, I wasn't able to edit that out. Still new to editing. I got a bit of a cold, so every once in a while you'll hear a lot of the heavy breathing. So again, sorry for that. And yeah, thank you. Bye.